Hi yoga fans, week 20, and it's an exciting time because we're really starting to look pregnant now with this baby belly sticking out. Today we're going to do quite a variety of poses, keeping in mind this ever-growing expansion in our chest and in our tummy. Yoga will help keep us strong, so get yourself up for the challenge and let's hit the mat. Let's start sitting down with your legs crossed, however it's most comfortable for you. So you might want to sit up on a block or a blanket in order for your pelvis to tilt back a bit, allowing room for your belly. Place your hands on your baby and breathe comfortably in and out through your nose. Feel your belly expand, and remember during this practice to let your belly rise and fall with each breath in and out through your nose. Place your palms behind you, fingers pointing forward, and lean back just enough to feel your core start to wake up. Then lift one heel and then the other to boat position. Point your toes and tap one big toe down and then the other, keeping your knees right where they are. Breathe as you tap down and in as your heel lifts. And the last couple here. Good, and then set your feet down, hold your knees into your chest, and roll back, massaging your spine. If it feels good, keep rolling out your spine until you rock yourself up to a standing position at the top of your mat. Open your palms down by your side, feel equal weight in both feet. Reach the crown of your head up to the sky, thinking about your breath in and out through your nose. And then inhale, your hands sweep out and up towards each other. And exhale with a flat back, fall forward over your legs. Breathe in, reach your spine and head forward. And then breathe out, fall over your legs. Place your hands down, step back to plank. Bend your elbows slightly, come to the tops of your feet. Inhale, press up, hips lower, and then breathe out, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Look to your hands, bend your knees and slowly walk your feet to your hands, heels and then toes. Sweep your hands up to the sky as you breathe in, come all the way up, and then fall right back down with a flat back, relaxing your neck. Breathe in and come halfway up. And breathe out and fold. Sink your hips back to sink deep as you lift your chest, lift your arms, chair pose. 3 breaths here. Reach through your arms, sit a little bit deeper. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Fingers spread. Press into your palms as you step back into plank. Lower down halfway and inhale up dog, knees lift and thighs lift off the ground, and pull your hips up to the sky as you go back to down dog. Inhale your right leg up to the sky and breathe out, knee comes to your nose. Look to your hands and step your foot in between your hands. Back foot goes down. Breathe in to reach your arms forward and up into warrior 1. Breathe here. And as you breathe out, place your hands down, step back into plank, lower down halfway. Inhale, chest up and forward. Exhale, hips go up, roll over your feet to down dog. 1 breath here. And then next, inhale, lift your left leg, knee to nose. Step your foot in between your hands. Back foot goes down. Breathe in, reach forward and then up. And then breathe out. On your next exhale, breathe out. Place your hands down and step back into plank. Bending your elbows. Inhale to up dog. And exhale back to down dog. Breathe in, lift your heels to the sky, and then sink your heels down towards the mat. Inhale, right leg goes up to the sky. Bend your knee and open your hip. Press especially through that right side so there's equal pressure in your hands and shoulders remain squared. Now take that knee and bring it to your nose. Looking to your hands, step your foot in between your hands, and then you might want to wiggle your right foot to the right for a nice wide stance. Come to your fingertips, reach your arms forward, and then up. Straight spine, strong straight back leg, drawing your heel back into crescent pose. Draw that left hip forward and the right hip back, squaring off your hips. Breathe here. Start to bend that back knee a lot as you breathe out, bending your elbows out to the sides. Breathe in and rise up, reach up, straighten that back leg. Breathe out and bend your knee again, coming all the way down. Place your fingertips down. Straighten out that front leg and fold forward. Good. Breathe in, straighten your spine forward, and breathe out and fold. Place your palms down, bend that leg, tuck your back toes, step back into plank. Lower halfway, inhale up dog, shoulders down, and exhale back down dog. Inhale, left leg goes up to the sky. Bend that knee and point it towards the sky. Equal weight in both hands. Breathe here, feeling good and open. Breathe out and bring your knee forward and step your foot in between your hands. Wiggle that left foot to the left, setting yourself up. Inhale, reach forward, straight spine. And then up, crescent pose with a strong back leg. Square off your hips. Draw that right hip forward and the left back. Relax your shoulders down your back. Exhale and then bend that back knee a lot with your arms bending out wide. Breathe in and reach up. Straighten out that back leg. And exhale, bend your knee again all the way to the mat. Fingertips come down. Straighten and fold over your front leg. Breathe in and extend your spine forward. Breathe out and fold. Relax here. And then place your palms down. Tuck your back toes. Step back to plank. Lower halfway, elbows into your ribs. Inhale, up dog. And then start to pull your tailbone up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Relax your neck. Relax your jaw here. Again, inhale, right leg up to the sky. And then knee to your nose. Step it through to your hands. Back foot goes down. Sweep your left arm up over the top into Warrior Two this time. Relax your shoulder blades down your back. Look over your right fingertips and strong legs. And as you breathe out, reach your right fingertips forward, and then elbow comes to the knee, or place your fingertips on the inside of your right foot. Left hand reaches above, and then extend the left arm over your head. Sweep that right hip underneath you. Make sure there's lots of room between your right shoulder and your neck and your head. Take that left arm and sweep your hand behind your back for a nice shoulder stretch. Look up if you can. But if it stretches your neck at all, look down for balance. Good. Opening up. And reach that left arm back up as you start to straighten out that front leg into triangle pose. Feel your belly open even more here as you expand as you breathe in. And using your strong core muscles, bend that front leg and come back into Warrior Two. Clasp your hands behind your back and expand your chest open. Look slightly up. And as you breathe out, fold forward with a straight spine, arms stretch above you. Relax your neck completely. Try pressing your palms together. Make sure your front leg is at 90-degree bend. And on your next inhale, lift up with a straight spine, sweeping your arms all the way up. Exhale, palms down. Step into plank pose. Lower in one piece, halfway. Inhale to up dog, and exhale back down dog. Breathe in through your nose here, and then exhale out through your mouth. Bend your knees a lot and walk your feet to your hands. And place your feet about hip width apart. Give enough space for your baby and grab opposite elbows. Bend your knees so your chest and belly are on your thighs. Release your elbows and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Stand tall with your palms facing out once you're at the top. And we're going to try to do a little balance pose here. So start to shift your weight into your left foot. Lift your right heel off the ground and now try to close your eyes and find your balance just right here. Now see about any amount you can try to lift the weight out of your right toes. So think about your baby and your belly for balance. Float your knee up as much as you like and breathe. Okay, great. Place your foot down and feel steady. Breathe in deep to open your arms to the sky. Lifting, and then breathe it out as you slowly fold forward. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, step back into plank. And then just draw your hips up to the sky, back to down dog. Breathe in to left leg goes up to the sky. And then knee comes to your nose. Step it through to your hands. Back foot goes down. Sweep your right arm open into warrior two. Gaze over your left fingers, 90-degree bend in that front leg. Get low. Exhale and reach your left fingertips forward and down, elbow to knee, or place your fingertips on the inside of your left foot. Right arm reaches above, and then reach that arm over your head. Feel the stretch all along your right side. Press your belly button up towards the sky. Now stretch your right shoulder by placing your hand behind your back any amount. Belly expanding as you breathe in. Stack your right arm back up above your left as you start to straighten out that front leg for triangle pose. Feel the nice stretch in your right hip. And using your strong core muscles, bend that front leg and arms come back to warrior two. Clasp your hands behind your back and expand your chest open. Look up and breathe out. Fold forward on the inside of your front leg into humble warrior as your arms stretch above you. And stay strong in your legs, but try to breathe out and let go. Your head is super heavy towards the ground and legs are strong. On your next inhale, sweep your arms all the way up and then breathe out, hands down. Step to your plank pose, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog on the tops of your feet only, and then exhale, back down dog. Take a big breath here and let it go out your mouth. Bend your knees a lot and look at your hands and walk your feet up, hip width apart. Grab opposite elbows the other way from last time and bend your knees as much as you want, releasing your low back. Just take it really slow and roll up until you're standing tall when you're ready. At the top, hands relaxed by your sides, palms facing out. Now place your weight into your right foot. Lift your heel off the ground. And then here's where you close your eyes and find your balance. Then any amount, try to come to your big toe and then lift up. Find your balance within you. Draw your attention to your belly and breathe. And then slowly set everything down and blink your eyes open. Breathe in and sweep your hands up to each other. And then breathe out and forward fold. Breathe in and come halfway up. Breathe out and let it go. Place your hands down and step back to down dog. Bend one knee and then the other and breathe into your hips. Inhale, your heels go up on your tippy toes and then release them back down. Bend your knees and place them down wide apart. Big toes come together for child's pose. So reach your tailbone back and place your forehead down on the mat. Take a big breath in through your nose and release it out your mouth. Inhale, come right back up into a tabletop position. Press into your hands that are right underneath your shoulders, hips right over your knees. Reach your right arm forward and then try not to move anything on the rest of your body while you lift your left leg. Trying to keep both hips on the same plane, pointing those toes, reaching through your fingertips. Keep the back of your neck really long. And then slowly release your hand and your knee down. Find your center of balance. And then let's do the other side. So reach your left arm forward and press into all 5 fingers on your right hand. Again, try not to move anything, but lift up your right leg back behind you, straight out from your hip. Both hips are level. There should be no extended arching in your low back. Breathe and reach. And then set it all down. Walk your hands forward a bit and lift your tailbone high in the sky. And then press up to down dog. Yum. Okay, inhale, right leg up and bend your knee, opening up your hip to see how it feels. Equal pressure in both hands. And then bring your knee to your nose and step it forward. Come up into warrior 1. Back foot flat, breathe here and see how your left hip flexor feels. Strong in your legs, reach through your arms, relaxing your shoulders. Draw that left hip flexor forward and the right back. And then slowly straighten out your front leg and turn your right toes in. So both feet should be pointing straight out to the side of your mat for a wide stance. Place your hands on your low back, fingers pointing up. And breathe in deep and reach your heart up towards the sky. And breathe out and run your hands down the sides of your legs and grab your big toes. Your head should feel like the 12 or so pounds it is falling down towards the ground. Shoulders should be in their sockets and shoulder blades go towards your low back. Relax your neck and jaw. Breathe in and come halfway up, straight spine out. Breathe out and fold again. Breathe in and sweep your arms up, and then relax your hands down by your hips. Turn your toes pointing out to the sides and knees track right over your toes. And sit down deep as you lift your arms up. Clasp your hands and pointer fingers pointing up. And as you breathe in, come up just a few inches and then sit down more to breathe out. One more time. Good, and then exhale, sweep your hands down in front of you, pivot on the balls of your feet towards the front of your mat. Sweep your arms back up into crescent pose. And then breathe here. On your next exhale, place your hands down on the inside of your right foot. Press through your back heel. Keep your hips level, drawing your inner thighs towards each other. And when you're ready, release your back knee to the mat. Come forward any amount into this stretch. Stay here or come down onto your forearms to find a place where you can relax. Take a few breaths here. Keep your sacrum level. When you're ready, come back up. Place your hands down. Lift your right heel up. Press into your hands and step that foot back to plank. And then hips draw up back to down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts behind you and open up that hip by bending your knee. See how it feels. Draw your left shoulder down towards the mat and exhale, knee to your nose, through to your hands, and inhale up to warrior one. Back foot down, breathe here and draw your right hip forward and the left hip back. Be strong in your legs, yet relax something, and maybe pick up your front toes. Slowly straighten out your front leg and turn those toes in. Relax your hands down on your hips. Both feet point straight out to the side of your mat for a nice wide stance. And then clasp your hands behind you and your chest up, opening and breathing. Exhale and release your arms over your head as you come forward with straight spine. Then release your fingers down to the mat or block in front of you. Breathe in and come up to a flat back. Now breathe in again and start to lift your left hand out to the side. Keep your pelvis level and get a nice twist opening in your chest. Breathe here. Release your left fingertips down on the mat or block, keeping your flat back, and lift your right arm up to the sky. Up to the side more so, and remembering not to move your hips. Feel open. Feel your belly pointing out to the side. And then come back to center, and on your exhale, fold down towards the ground with a heavy head. Breathe in and sweep your arms all the way up. Relax your hands down on your hips. Turn your toes pointing out to the sides, knees track right over your toes. Sit down deep as you lift your arms out to the sides, slightly bending your elbows, palms facing up. Hold it steady here for 3 breaths. Sitting low into your goddess pose. Slightly push your tailbone back and then tilt your tailbone under. Now exhale, hands down by your side. Pivot the balls of your feet towards the front of your mat. Sweep your arms back up to crescent pose for a second, and breathe here. And then on your next exhale, place your hands down on the inside of your left foot. Strong, straight back leg. Keep your hips level. Draw your inner thighs towards each other. Press into your hands. Feel the stretch in your hips. And then release your back knee to the mat. Lean forward with a straight spine, any amount. Stay there, or you can come down to your forearms as long as your sacrum is straight and steady, and find a place where you can relax. Relax your neck, chin to your chest, relax your shoulders. Sink into it, breathe in, and your belly expands. When you're ready, come up and place your hands down on the inside of your foot. Lift your left heel up. Press into your hands and step back into plank. Lift your hips slightly back into down dog. And then press back into child's pose. Knees wide, allowing room for your belly. Be so comfortable here. Forearms and forehead heavy into the mat. And breathe easy. And when you're ready, come on up to a sit and swing your legs in front of you, feet flat on the ground. Grab your block and have it ready to the side of you. Lie back and walk your feet right under your knees, heels close to your bum. Feet are about hip width apart. Palms lay flat and press into your feet and inhale your hips up slowly. Reach and grab your block and place it underneath you. I'm using a medium height because our low backs are already warmed up. So place your sacrum on the block and make sure it's in a comfortable spot for your supported bridge pose. You're welcome to place your hands on your belly and feel it rise and fall with a few breaths here. This just feels magical for me. And then press into your feet a lot and slowly peel your hips up off the block and release that out to the side. Slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time and come to a neutral spine with your palms down on the ground. Roll over onto your side to sit up or use your knees to help you up and come up to sitting. Take a block at its highest level and place it behind you. And then take your other block at its lowest level and put that in front of it. Then grab your long pillow or bolster to place on the blocks. We're setting up for a super comfy recliner for us. So come onto your bolster from your side or using your hands to help yourself lean back. Make sure your low back is fully supported by your pillow. Palms just relax out to the side. Feet are wide on your mat. And start to windshield wipe your legs from left to right. And then center yourself after a few times and get ready for a full relaxation. Stretching your legs out and taking nice cleansing breaths. Stay here as long as you like to relax your body and your mind. And then smile before you roll to the side to get up.